What's up, YouTube? It's GetterGuy108. I got a, well, first off, I know it's been a while. My computer had a virus, so I couldn't upload videos, but, we got that fixed and squared away, so, now you guys get to see me again. Yay. But, as the title says, I have a deck profile, it's Junk, Doppel, Chaos Plans. You know, I kind of put it together. You're gonna see this deck a lot when Librarian comes out. This is the build without Librarian, but pretty much once Librarian comes out, you just like take a couple cards out of the extra deck, and then you're good to go. So that deck's gonna be really stupid. So just get ready for that. So you got 3 Junk Synchron. The main guy in the deck. He has tons of stuff to bring back, and then you could just Synchro and do your combos. One of the main guys you bring back is Doppel Warrior. I'm going to explain like a lot of combos later in the video, but basically like these two just pretty much help you combo out with the deck. Triple Raikou helps you, you can bring him back with Junk, helps you mill, so. And I'm playing the Chaos Engine, I'm playing 2 Sorcerer and 1 Dad. There's like 8 Darks, so you could easily play Dark Arm, and then you play 3 Raikous and 2 Veilers, and then also some of your Synchros are light, so it's easy to bring out Chaos Sorcerer. And then you play plants, you do 2 Lumfire, Tomato. He is a plant, keep that in mind. So he's pretty good. When he dies, you could search a Doppel or Junk Synchron or your Sengen. So, and then if you remove him with Spore, he becomes a 5, which is pretty good. You could do some cool stuff with that. Dandelion for your tokens, obviously. Spore and Glow Bulb, the amazing Synchro tuners. Playing Sengen. And Unknown Synchron, I like this guy a lot. I'm mainly playing though because he's a 1-star tuner, which is very important to this deck, and I'll explain that also. And he's also a dark, so you could Chaos Sorcerer and stuff. And then 2 Veilers, because that card's pretty much a staple. Spells, the spell lineup is really random, but it works. You got 2 Pot, Allure, Charge. You basically play 1 of every card. A Rhoda, a Foolish, a 1-for-1. I play 1 MST, a 1 Trunade, 1 Dark Hole. 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, and then my tech card Scapegoats. I'll explain that also later on, but this is the spell lineup. You're playing a lot of Darks for Allure, Charge. You got Raikous, Rhoda to get your Doppel or your Junk. Foolish is amazing, 1-for-1 amazing. And then basic staples, and then Scapegoat, which I will explain. Alright, then you got Double Warning for traps. The trap line is kind of small because you play a lot of monsters and spells. The Solemn Brigade, the Force and Torrential, and then Call. Call's amazing in this deck, so I decided to play it instead of another trap. So that's the main deck. Now I'm going to show you the Synchros. Of course, the Synchros are important since it is like a deck that revolves around Synchroing. 2 formulas. I might play 3, I'm not totally sure yet because it's very easy to bring out 3. Army Arm, Gataster, Junk Warrior, very good. When you Synchro Junk Synchron and Doppel, you get the 2 tokens, and then Junk Warrior gains attack since the Doppel tokens are on the field. So he gains 800, so he goes to 31, which is pretty big. Android, he's a light, another 5-star. Basically, when Librarian comes out, though, you're going to want to take this out and put in Librarian. Fitzgerald, you could bring it out with your Raikou and Junk, or your Scapegoat tokens and Junk. So, Bryonac, amazing card. You could also bring this out with Unknown Synchron and 4 Scapegoat tokens. Bryonac, 6-star. Arcanite for Chaos Sorcerer, he's a spellcaster. Black Rose, good 7-star. Stardust, staple, Colossal staple, Scrap Dragon staple, the Trishula, amazing card, and Shooting Star Dragon. So that was the main deck. Now I'm going to show you some combos. Alright, so these are a couple combos that the deck can do. Let's say you have an Effect Veiler. Basically, it could be any 1-star tuner in the deck, and you have these 2 cards in your hand. This is one of the best combos of the deck. You have these 2 in your hand and a 1-star tuner. It's a Veiler. So you summon Junk. You special summon the 1-star tuner in defense mode, and then you special from your hand Doppel Warrior with Doppel's effect. Then you're gonna want to synchro these 2 into any 5-star. But of course, once Librarian comes out, you're definitely gonna want to synchro the librarian during this situation. But let's just say you bring out an android, and then since Doppel's effect, you get 2 tokens. So we'll use the dice as the tokens. So then you're gonna want to synchro your 1-star tuner and 1 token for a formula. And you get to draw a card. But if this was a librarian, you would get to draw 2, which basically pays back your resources. But since we don't have librarian yet, you bring out formula, you draw a card, and then you have a token, a 5-star, and a 2-star. So that means you could go for 8. You could synchro all these for let's say a Stardust, and then you basically just used 1 card to bring out a Stardust, which is pretty good. Or if you want to, you can. You can synchro for Black Rose. You need to blow up stuff. Just some basic combos that the deck can do. It's pretty much the best one. But if this was a librarian, you'd be able to draw 2, and then you could synchro these 2 into Arcanite. So you get to draw 2 cards and pop 2 of your opponent's cards, which is ridiculous. And then if you have Glow Up Bulb, you could bring it out and then go for an 8-star, which is even stupider. So that's just pretty much the main combo. You need these 2, and then a 1-star tuner and gray. A couple other combos I like: Chaos Sorcerer and Lone Fire. You bring out Chaos Sorcerer, you remove their monster, you summon Lone Fire, and you go into Glow Bulb. It could of course work if you have Glow Bulb in your hand, but I'm just saying Lone Fire. And then you synchro the 2 into Arcanite. Since Chaos Sorcerer is a spellcaster, some people forget that. Where's Arcanite? He's somewhere over here. So you Arcanite, you pop 2, and then you use Glow Bulb, you mill special, and then go for an 8-star, which is really good. So you use 2 cards to remove from play an opponent's monster, pop 2 cards, and then go for an 8-star, which is really good in my opinion. And then the reason I run Scapegoat, some people don't realize this, but these 2 are a very good combo, very good. If you didn't use your Spore yet, it's amazing. Basically, you Scapegoat end phase, you get your 4 tokens, and then during your turn you summon Lone Fire, you tribute it off, and you get Spore. You synchro for 1 token and Spore for formula, draw your card, and then you remove Lone Fire, bring out Spore as a 4-star tuner, and you want to sync. It doesn't really matter what you synchro right now. You could synchro for 5 or 6, either or. But let's say they have a synchro you want to get rid of, so you're gonna want to synchro for 6. Go for a Brionac, so you could bounce something. There's a Brionac, bounce, and then you could go for 8, or you could go for a Trishula right there. So I don't know. I think really Scapegoat's a very overlooked card in this deck. It's very good, and it also helps you bring out Frozen Fitzgerald if you have a Junk Synchron or a Unknown Synchron. So, it's also just good for formulas if you have like Glow Bulb. So, yeah, that's the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Chaos Doppel plans. Once Librarian comes out, this deck is going to be played by a lot of people, so just expect that, and it's going to be really annoying. So, yeah, that's the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.